Hey, what's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. My name's Jonathan Snow, and today, guys, we are back after a long hiatus, but we're back. We have been playing, sorry for the lack of videos for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. We are here, we're going to talk about the new Flame of Tyrant mini box set. I'm going to discuss what cards are great to pull, what you should be aiming for, and is it worth your gems? So here we go, we're going to go straight into the store. It just came out. Today is not January, it's February 3rd, 2017. And so it's new. So it just came out today. It is just like the Age of Discovery. It's another mini box set. It does have 80 card set. So it does only have 2 URs. It has a couple of SRs. And we're gonna discuss right now what is worth to pull for and what cards you should be aiming for. So here we go. Alright, so Tyrant Dragon. It is a 2 tribute monster. During your battle phase, if your opponent controls a monster after this card's first attack, this card can make a second attack. Negate any trap cards that target this card, and if you do, destroy that trap card. This card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard unless you tribute 1 dragon type monster. So here we go. So we're going to break it down. This card is actually very decent. It's a very good powerhouse card. It basically, as you can see there, it can make it a second attack if your opponent controls another monster. So it's a good board clearer, which is pretty good. 2900 attack is very strong, especially for this game. Trap cards that cannot target it. So basically, cards like Makaiser or Michidori, whatever you guys want to call it, that trap card from Age of Discovery that a lot of people like to use, it will negate. Tyrant Dragon will negate it. So this card right here. If you guys don't know, Tyrant Dragon will negate this card because this card does target a monster. Unfortunately, a big problem trap card that a lot of people hate to run against is Mirror Wall. Tyrant Dragon will not negate Mirror Wall because Mirror Wall is a neutral trap card for every monster. It does not target, so Tyrant Dragon will be affected by Mirror Wall. So definitely make sure that Tyrant Dragon is great, but he cannot negate that. Tyrant Dragon can negate cards like Magical Arm Shield from the Ultimate Rising pack. It will negate reinforcements if the target, if your opponent wants to use it against you, but I don't know why. But it has to negate target trap cards. So overall, is he worth it? And he can be special summoned from. See, this is the part I don't kind of understand. If he's in your graveyard and you do have a dragon type monster on your board, can you bring him out right away? If it works like that, then that's fantastic. Such as cards like Magical Merchant can dump them into the graveyard. You can tribute your dragon type monster from your field, bring them out. That's fantastic. So that's another card combo you can do. All right, so we're gonna go straight to Rivetous Reaver flip effect. Each player discards 1 card. If this card destroys a monster by battle, this monster that is destroyed loses 500 attack and defense. It's okay. It's okay. Not that great. It's a plant monster. We don't have a lot of plant type monsters. Each player discards 1 card. If this card is destroyed by battle, it's like what is that card? Who does that? Also, the Needle card. The Needlefish does that. If it's destroyed by battle, your opponent loses 500 attack and defense. Just like this guy right here. So it's okay. It's okay card. It's not that great. Definitely Tyrant Dragon is the better UR of this set. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the new SRs. This card right here. This card I actually really like. Sendrant Electron. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-down card in your opponent's spell trap card zone. While this card is face up on the field, its targets cannot be activated. So basically, this card stops Michidori. It forces your opponent to use the trap cards like reinforcements. It can stop Mirror Wall. If your opponent, it forces your opponent to have to activate Mirror Wall, so that way you don't have to attack them. But it forces them, so you don't lose your monster in the long run. So this card is definitely really good. I definitely will probably be running 1 or 2 of him, especially if you can use him for defense. Like if you have Mirror Wall set, you can save him. 1600 attack is a decent attack, a base attack definitely. So definitely a really strong card. Definitely probably run 1 or 2 of him minimum per deck if you're running like a straight beatdown deck with Jerry Beansman's. If you're running some of the new water monsters as well, so definitely strong card. Another card here, Gaia Soul of the Combustion Collective. This is a really mediocre card. It can pierce through defense, so it can be a clutch card to win at the ending of a duel, but it does get destroyed at the end phase, so I kind of don't like that. There is an Amazon card that she stays on the board so she can attack, and then on your standby phase, if you don't tribute monster, she goes away. So I prefer running the Amazon card over this card, to be honest. So this card is mediocre, is not that great, to be honest, in my opinion. Emissary of the Afterlife. This card, I used to use it back in the day with an Exodia deck. He could search for Exodia pieces, so to me, that's all he's useful for. You can run him level 3 or lower from your normal monster deck for him. He can search Jerry's Beansman, which is a thing. So, you know, it's a 1600 beater, so he's good with Yumi. With Yugi's Yami Yugi's field spell, so he can become an 1800 beater. He can search for Jerry's Beansman. So if you want to look at it like that way, he can be a good beat stick monster for 1800 attack, and he can search for a Jerry's Beanman for 1750. So he can put pressure on your opponent. So he can be good for a beatdown deck if you want to go that route as well. We have the Legion of the Fiend Jester. During your main phase, you can tribute summon one spellcaster monster in face-up attack position. In addition to your normal summoner set, you only gain this effect once per turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one normal spellcaster type monster from your deck to your hand. So basically, he's a good searcher for Dark Magician. But then again, it's a monster. You have to summon. To me, I don't see any type of combo potential. I'd rather have the Dark Magician girl with the Sage Stone. You can summon Dark Magician off the feet, from your deck or your hand off the back. He can search for Dark Magician, so he's like a what do you call those? A floater, or there's another term to it. He's okay. To me, he's not that great. There's other better spellcasters that you can use. That's just my opinion, so it's okay. He's okay card. Then we have Warm Worm. If this card is destroyed, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. So there we go, guys. There goes a deck out deck potential card right here. If you run 3 of these cards, that's 9 cards out of a deck. You draw, what is it, 4 cards if you start first, 5 cards if you start second. So is it 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards already out of the deck. That's 14 cards out, guys. So, and if people run 20 card decks, within 6 turns they lose. So that's a very potential thing. And also a combo card you can run is with this card is Conscription. Discard the top card from your opponent's deck to put it to the field or their hand. That's another card. And there's a spell card that actually combos well with this as well. And is it here? Right here. Yeah, we're actually talking about it. The Shallow Grave is another good card to combo with it. So basically, you can have 6 copies of Worm, and your opponent pretty much loses. So, is the meta going to shift into a 30-card deck just because of this card coming out? I really do think so. If I can make a deck out deck, I will show you guys my combo cards I will use for it. But definitely a very strong card for this game in particular. Minimum 20 cards. Your opponent only has 6 turns to live. They're able to beat you. So, I don't know. It's definitely a deck out deck coming in the works now. Then we have the Agent Creation of Venus. Pay 500 life points, special summon 1 Mystic Shine Ball from your hand or deck. This card is okay. There isn't any type of fairy support just yet, like a fairy field card to increase them. It can be okay. Paying 500 life points for only 4,000 life points that you start off with is kind of hefty, in my opinion. It can set up a good combo for, you can summon her, pay 500 life points, bring out 2 Shine Balls, set Mirror Wall, say go, or set the trap card that you get from Mai that switches all cards to defense mode, so you can tribute summon next turn. It can do that. It is a deck thinner card, so it's okay. It's a decent card. Definitely worth it if you're making some type of tribute deck. She can become a factor to that. Like I said, Shallow of Grave, it's another great card, especially for that Wormwood card. There's also cards like Hane will benefit with this. The Dream Clown deck can work with this as well. So there's a lot of potential for Shallow of Grave. Definitely worth it. My favorite card completely out of this set is the Golden Apple. This card opens up a lot of possibilities as well. When you take battle damage while you control no monsters, gain life points equal to the battle damage you took, and if you do, special summon one Maleficent token. Question mark 1 level. Its attack and defense are each equal to the amount of life points you gain by this effect. This is better than Enchanted Javelin. What can you say? You can go set this card. Your opponent goes. Your opponent summons a 1600, 1750 Jerry Beansman, sometimes even 1800 attack monster. Boom! They attack you. You gain 1900 life points or 1800. You have a token on the board, so you contribute it next turn. So you don't lose. You don't lose out of nothing. This card is so good. I will be running minimum 2 to 3 of these cards in each of my decks just because it's so much power, and this trap card alone can save a game. It can change a game. It's gonna set a lot of different balances out in this current meta now because if you have a same attack monster, same level attack, you play Mirror Wolf, Reinforcements, equip card, you equip it to this card, you summon a monster, you're already in the lead already. So it's a very strong card. So if you guys definitely gonna pull for this card, Golden Apples is definitely gonna be something. So with that being said, you might have a lot of people run Remove Trap as well to counter this for the battle phase. So definitely Remove Trap, Golden Apples is gonna be a thing. So stay tuned for that. Then we have pretty much one of the a very strong fire monster. This card cannot be special summoned. So remember that, guys. Cannot be special summoned. When this card is tribute summoned, you can remove from play up to 5 fire monsters in your graveyard. Destroy any number of spell trap cards on the field equal to the number of monsters removed from play. This card is gonna destroy those pesky Mirror Wolves, those pesky Makaisers, those pesky trap cards that everybody hates. Definitely awesome card. It's a 2 tribute monster. So with that being said, you're gonna need this guy right here, Flame Ruler. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for a fire type monster. So if you can save him for 1 turn, and you can bring out this bad boy, you're automatically destroying 1 magical trap minimum. So that's a very strong card as well. Another good shout out is the Thing in the Crater. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 pyro type monster from your hand. Unfortunately, you cannot special summon him because I'll be pretty broken. But you can special summon some of these other big guys, which are pretty mediocre. This guy you can special summon. He's a 2 tribute also, but it's a 2400 beater. So you're losing out a monster to gain a stronger monster. So it's not that bad. Actually, you can't bring it out. It says this card cannot be special summoned. So never mind. So what is it was useful for him then? There isn't any fire monster that I'm aware of then. So I guess you're just going to have to wait till later until there's a better fire monster. Because I don't see any fire monsters that you can summon that's actually well worth it, to be honest. Except maybe him. He's a 1 tribute, but you can set him, get a 1 tribute out, I guess. Maybe so. But let's see what else is out here in this set. For Earth monsters, they finally have a tribute summon monster as well. So I don't know any Earth monsters that are really good right now. There is this guy. He's 2450, but he's pretty mediocre. He doesn't do anything special. So I don't know. Earth you probably will have to wait a little bit later. Then we have Spirit Ryu. You can only activate this effect during your battle step. During this turn, discard 1 dragon type monster from your hand to the graveyard, increases attack. Basically, this card is good with Heart of the Underdog. If you have a whole bunch of dragons in your hand, you can dump them, and this card will become like 8,000 attack and swing for a good game. So you can do that. Pin Chopper is actually another one of my favorite cards in the set. When this card you control is sent to your graveyard, you can special summon instant attack monster from your hand. Basically, you can special summon Empress Mantis. You can special summon Insect Queen, Weevil's card also. So it has some good synergy for right now. Let's see here. Let's see what else cards that are actually worth it in this set. I'm going to keep on scrolling over. This card is pretty decent. You could gain an equip card from your deck to your hand. So it's a set card. I prefer having a 4-star Ladybug over this card, to be honest. But we do have another strong beater. 1700, 4 stars. Really strong. Almost just as strong as Jerry's Beans Man. But he can beat up a lot of the 1650s that are out there. The 1500s. So a very strong card. Ryushin, you can actually make a deck with this card. Warrior the Gruffer. Let's see here. Ryukenshin is, you need Spirit Ryu and Warrior the Gruffer that we just saw. Let's see here. As long as this card remains face up on the field, negate the effect of a normal trap card by paying 1,000 life points. Negate the effect of spell cards that target this card and destroy it. So if you run like Fusion Gate, this card can actually be pretty strong. It can stop reinforcements. It can stop Mirror Wall, that pesky Mirror Wall, the Makaiser. It can stop. He's 2,000 attack. He's pretty strong. So you can even put up. I feel like you could put Fusion Weapon on him, and he can gain 1,500. So he'll be a 3,500 beater, negating trap cards. And then you can have Golden Apple to increase your life points, so that way you can actually use his effect. So he's actually pretty strong, to be honest. He's going to be a very strong card. I don't know why I exit out there. So I might kind of run a deck with that if I actually get the cards, you know, obtainable for that. Let's see here. What else we have? We have Dark Bolter. He can negate normal spell cards. Normal spell cards aren't too big of a problem. So he's okay. Let's see what else we have here. Target 3 level 2 lower normal monsters from your graveyard. So summon them from the graveyard. This card could be very strong for like a Muka Muka deck. I don't play that type of deck because it's too weak in my opinion, but it could work. So if it works for you. Here's an equip card for fire monsters. It's pretty decent. Not that great. This one, when this card's normal summon, you could draw 1 card. It's a 2 tribute. If it was a 1 tribute, it would be pretty broken. But for 2 tribute costs, it's not worth it, to be honest. This card is okay, mediocre. This card is actually good with Pinch Hopper. I actually really like the combo. When this card is face up on the field, battle positions of all face-up insect-type monsters on the opponent's side of the field are changed to attack position. Each time this card destroys an insect-type monster, as a result of battle, increases this card by 500 points. So here's a good combo. You can have Pinch Hopper set. Your opponent attacks. You can bring out Insect Princess. If you play with a Weevil deck, hopefully your opponent, you can play the spell card J Insect. Bring out Parasite to the top of their deck. They'll burn for 1,000 life points. Then next turn, you can actually change the Parasite into attack mode. Attack over it. They take more damage. She'll gain 500 strength. So there's good card combos that you can use with Insect Princess and with Pinch Hopper. So a free 1900 beat stick, and of course you can protect her with Mirror Wall, reinforcements, equip cards, and stuff like that to make her stronger. And then she's just gonna be a really strong monster at the end, the next 1 or 2 turns when she's on the board. So pretty strong card. Here's another card, mediocre. If this card is should be summoned for a normal dark monster, you can treat it as 2. So this card is good for Dark Magician, but I prefer double costing better because it's actually a 1700 that can actually attack, which is way better than this card. This card, no, not that great. This could be a deck thinning card, but to be honest, I really don't see any potential in it. Unless you could probably go summon Puka Draco, get another one from your deck to your hand. Then you can tribute it for special summon Tyrant Dragon. So I guess you can do some type of thing combo like that. That's up to you guys. If any spell card chain inflicts 500, not really. Nope. Cosmo Queen, if people know, if there's any OG Yu-Gi-Oh fans and you're still watching, she used to be a McDonald's promo. So shout out to the OG Yu-Gi-Oh players that knowing her and the struggle to get her from McDonald's. Empress Mantis is another combo card you can do with Pinch Hopper. It dies. You can bring out a 2200 free beat stick, which is pretty awesome. Twin-Headed Dragon, another 2200. I used to play these cards back in the day. I even remember playing Empress Mantis with my Insect Queen. So it's good to see them out in the game now. Twin-Headed Fire Dragon is another old school card I used to play back then. There goes your Mystic Shine Balls that you may need for her. Worm Braid, activate only if you control a face-up insect type monster. Special summon 2 tokens to your side of the field. It cannot normal summon or set. You cannot normal summon or special summon level 3 or 4 monsters the turn you activate this card. Basically, this card is pretty much for what you call her, Insect Queen, because she needs to tribute a monster in order to attack. So that's pretty much what this card is for. And let's see, we have one more card as well. Normal monster, they ain't 1,000 attack. For normal monsters, like I said, I'm not a fan of level 3 or lower, like for Muka Muka and stuff like that. So other than that, guys, it's been a 20-minute video. So this set is pretty decent. I really like Tyrant Dragon. It's definitely one of the MPV cards. This guy right here, Surgeon's Electron, is definitely another good card. Emissary Afterlife, really good card with Jerry's Beans Man. For your deck out deck, Wormwood is another great card. Shallow Grave, another this could be a very good combo card. Golden Apples, my favorite 100% in this set. Like I said, minimum 2 to 3 in a deck. Very strong. The Fire Guy, Infernal Flame Emperor, really strong also. If you can keep them alive, so you can with Flame Ruler, fantastic. Pinch Hopper, another great card. Ryushin, really good card for negating mirror walls and stuff like that. Then you have that Greffer for 1700 beater for those who are just coming in as new. You have Insect Princess, good combo with Pinch Hopper as well as Emperor's Mantis. Like there's so many good cards in this set. Should you spend your jewels on it? I definitely say pull. At least if you can pull a couple of times and get at least some of the key cards like Golden Apples, definitely worth it. Definitely a thumbs up for this set. I definitely do like it. Let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think about this type of video for pack analyzation, combos, strategies that I'm giving you guys. Let me know what you guys think. You guys' opinions really do matter. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.